Revitalize your vitality. The ultimate guide to stronger erections after 65. A message of hope for your golden years. What if the best years of your intimacy are still ahead of you? Gentlemen, if you're over 65 and feeling like your spark has dimmed, I'm here to tell you, it's not over. Far from it. Your body is still a powerhouse, capable of passion, strength, and connection, if you give it the right fuel. What if one simple meal could bring back the spark you thought was gone forever? I'm Dr. Mohit Kara, a urologist with over 3 decades of experience helping men just like you reclaim their vitality. As a penis surgeon, I've seen the struggles, the frustrations, and the triumphs of men in their golden years. And today, I'm sharing a secret that could change everything. The food on your plate can reignite the fire you thought was lost forever. Could the food on your plate be silently sabotaging your manhood? This isn't about quick fixes or miracle pills. It's about real, science-backed foods that can transform your blood flow, boost your testosterone, and bring back the rock-hard erections you deserve. Want to know the one food most doctors won't tell you about? Stick with me, because in this guide, I'm revealing 3 game-changing foods and a bonus nutrient that can restore your confidence, supercharge your energy, and make your partner look at you like they did decades ago. Want to know the secret doctors don't tell you about staying strong in your 70s? Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Join thousands of men over 65 who are taking charge of their health with practical, no-nonsense tips delivered straight to your inbox or screen. Drop a 1 in the comments below if you're ready to reclaim your manhood, or a 0 if you're not convinced yet. I'll win you over by the end. Let's get started. What's the one green veggie that could make your partner see you in a whole new light? Part 1. The silent thief stealing your manhood. What's really holding you back from the bedroom confidence you crave? If you're blaming age for soft, inconsistent, or non-existent erections, you're only half right. The truth is, it's not just the years piling up, it's the silent damage happening inside your body, and it starts with what you eat. For too long, men have been told to accept declining performance as just part of aging. I'm here to tell you that's nonsense. Your body is a masterpiece, built to thrive, and with the right tools, you can turn back the clock. What's the one green veggie that could make your partner see you in a whole new light? The power of blood flow, the foundation of every erection. Let's get to the heart of it, or rather, the arteries. Did you know an erection is a blood flow event? Without strong, steady blood flow, no amount of desire or stimulation will get you where you want to be. Picture your arteries as highways delivering life-giving blood to your penis. Over time, those highways can get clogged with plaque from processed foods, sugar, stress, and a sedentary lifestyle. By your 60s or 70s, these blockages can slow traffic to a crawl, leaving you with weaker erections, or none at all. Ever wonder why your energy and drive faded, and how to get them back? I met a patient, Tom, a 68-year-old retired firefighter from Ohio. Tom was a tough guy, but when he sat in my office, his shoulders slumped. "Doc, I thought my sex life was done," he said. "I figured this is just what happens when you get old." Sound familiar? Tom's story isn't unique. Years of fast food, stress from his high-pressure job, and a lack of exercise had narrowed his arteries. But here's the good news. After just a few months of changing what he ate, Tom was back in the game. Stronger, firmer, and grinning ear to ear. His wife? Let's just say she was thrilled. What if the key to rock-hard erections is hiding in your grocery store right now? Why does this happen? As we age, our blood vessels lose flexibility. Plaque builds up, reducing blood flow to critical areas. But here's the kicker. You can reverse this. By focusing on foods that unclog arteries and boost circulation, you can restore the vitality you thought was gone. Ready to discover the first food that could change everything? Let's dive into the science and the flavor of reclaiming your strength. Think your best days are behind you? This one food might prove you wrong. Part 2. Food number 1, grass-fed beef, the hormone hero. What if the food you've been told to avoid is the key to feeling like a man again? For years, red meat has been demonized, blamed for heart problems and sluggishness. But I'm here to set the record straight. Grass-fed beef, when prepared the right way, is a powerhouse for your hormones, energy, and erections. This isn't about greasy burgers or processed deli meats. It's about clean, nutrient-packed beef that fuels your body like nothing else. Could a handful of seeds really reignite the fire in your bedroom? Why grass-fed beef works wonders. Grass-fed beef is a treasure trove of nutrients your body craves after 65. It's loaded with. What's the nutrient you're missing that could transform your vitality overnight? Zinc, the building block of testosterone, the hormone that drives your libido, energy, and erection quality. Ready to feel like the man you were 20 years ago? It starts with your next bite. Iron, essential for oxygen delivery to your muscles and tissues, including the ones that matter most in the bedroom. Why are your erections fading? And what can you do to fight back today? High-quality protein repairs and builds muscle, keeping you strong and vital. I had a patient, George, a 71-year-old grandfather from Texas. George had cut red meat from his diet, thinking it was the healthy choice. But he came to me feeling tired, disconnected, and unable to perform. His testosterone levels were in the gutter, and his erections were a distant memory. We reintroduced grass-fed beef twice a week. Think a juicy steak with a slice of raw cheese for extra vitamin K2, which keeps arteries flexible. Within a month, George was waking up with morning erections, feeling a spark he hadn't felt in years. "Doc, I feel like I'm 50 again," he told me, his eyes shining. What if the sun holds the secret to unlocking your confidence and strength? How to make it work for you? Ready to bring beef back to your plate? Choose grass-fed, not grain-fed, to avoid hormones and chemicals that can harm your health. Grill or pan-sear a 6 to 8 ounce cut, keeping it medium rare to preserve nutrients. Pair it with a side of arugula, more on that later, and a sprinkle of raw cheese. Eat it 2 to 3 times a week, and watch your energy and confidence soar. What's one meal you love that could include grass-fed beef? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas. Tired of feeling like age is winning? This one trick could turn the tables. Part 3. Food number 2, arugula, the blood flow booster. What's the one green you've been ignoring that could supercharge your bedroom performance? If you're walking past the produce aisle without grabbing arugula, you're missing out on nature's secret weapon for rock-hard erections. This peppery, unassuming leaf is a game-changer, packed with natural nitrates that open your blood vessels and get blood flowing where it counts. Want to know the food most men over 65 avoid that could change everything? The science behind arugula's magic. Arugula's power lies in its nitrates, not the artificial junk in processed meats, but clean, plant-based compounds that your body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is like a key that unlocks your arteries, allowing blood to surge through with ease. No blood flow, no erection. It's that simple. Studies, like one from the Journal of Nutrition, 2016, show that dietary nitrates improve vascular function, lower blood pressure, and enhance blood flow to critical areas, including the penis. What's stopping you from reclaiming the passion and power you deserve? Take Mike, a 67-year-old retired Navy veteran from California. Mike hadn't had a morning erection in years and was convinced his intimate life was over. I asked him to add just 1 cup of arugula to his lunch daily, a simple salad with olive oil and lemon. 2 weeks later, he emailed me, chuckling, "Doc, my wife's wondering what's gotten into me." His morning erections were back, and his confidence was through the roof. How to add arugula to your life? Think arugula sounds too fancy? It's not. Toss a handful into your salad, blend it into a smoothie, or pile it on a burger. Aim for 1 cup a day, dressed with olive oil and a squeeze of lemon to boost absorption. What's your favorite way to eat greens? Share in the comments, and let's inspire each other. Arugula doesn't just help your erections, it supports your heart, lowers blood pressure, and keeps you feeling alive. Part 4. Food number 3, pumpkin seeds, the mineral powerhouse. Could a snack as simple as pumpkin seeds be the key to unlocking your vitality? These tiny seeds, often tossed aside after Halloween, are a nutritional goldmine for men over 65. Packed with magnesium, zinc, and selenium, they're like a multivitamin designed by nature to boost your energy, erections, and overall health. Why pumpkin seeds pack a punch? Pumpkin seeds are a triple threat. Magnesium relaxes blood vessels, improving circulation and reducing stress hormones that kill libido. Zinc supports testosterone production and prostate health. Selenium protects your cells and keeps your prostate in top shape. I worked with Henry, a 72-year-old grandfather from Florida, who felt worn out and frustrated. His blood work showed low magnesium and zinc levels, and his erections were nearly non-existent. I had him start eating a quarter cup of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds daily, sprinkled on oatmeal or as a snack. For weeks later, Henry walked into my office with a grin. "Doc, I'm back," he said, his voice brimming with pride. His energy was up, his erections were stronger, and he felt like himself again. How to make pumpkin seeds a habit. Ready to add this powerhouse to your routine? Grab raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds and eat a quarter cup daily. Toss them in salads, blend them into smoothies, or munch them as a snack. What's one snack you could swap for pumpkin seeds? Let me know in the comments. These seeds are affordable, easy, and incredibly effective at giving your body the minerals it's been missing. Part 5. Bonus tip: Vitamin D3, the sunshine hormone. What's the one nutrient you're probably missing that could reignite your entire system? It's not on your plate, it's in the sun. Vitamin D3, often called the erection hormone, is a game changer for men over 65. It boosts testosterone, reduces inflammation, and enhances nitric oxide production, all critical for strong erections. Why vitamin D3 matters. As we age, we spend more time indoors, and our skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight. A 2020 study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that low vitamin D levels are linked to erectile dysfunction and lower testosterone. I saw this with John, a 65-year-old widower from New York. John was eating well and exercising, but his energy and performance were flat. His vitamin D levels were rock bottom. We added 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily, and within weeks, he felt sharper, more energized, and, yes, his nighttime erections returned. How to get your vitamin D fix. Ready to let the sun work its magic? Aim for 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight daily, exposing your arms and legs. If that's tough, especially in winter, take a high-quality vitamin D3 supplement, 5,000 IU daily, with a meal for absorption. How much time do you spend in the sun each day? Share in the comments, and let's get that number up. Vitamin D doesn't just help your erections, it boosts your mood, immune system, and overall vitality. Part 6. Putting it all together, your vitality meal plan. What does a plate that powers your manhood look like? Imagine this: a sizzling 6 to 8 ounce grass-fed steak, cooked medium rare, topped with a slice of raw cheese for artery-clearing vitamin K2. On the side, a vibrant arugula salad, drizzled with olive oil and lemon, sprinkled with a handful of crunchy pumpkin seeds. This, your second prime, a journey beyond the plate. What if your golden years could be the most vibrant chapter of your life? If you're over 65 and feeling like your best days are behind you, I'm here to challenge that notion. As Dr. Mohit Khera, a urologist with over 30 years of experience, I've seen countless men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s rediscover their strength, confidence, and passion. The secret isn't a magic pill or a risky procedure. It's the food on your plate, the sunlight on your skin, and the mindset in your heart. In this deep dive, we're going beyond the basics of grass-fed beef, arugula, pumpkin seeds, and vitamin D3. We're exploring how these choices ripple through your life, transforming not just your body but your relationships, your self-image, and your legacy. Ready to unlock the man you were always meant to be? Let's take this journey together. The emotional weight of feeling less than. Let's get real for a moment. Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered where the man you used to be went? Maybe it's the softer erections, the fading energy, or the quiet frustration of not being able to connect with your partner the way you once did. For many men over 65, these changes hit hard, not just physically, but emotionally. You've built a life of wisdom, experience, and grit. You've raised families, fought battles, and carved out your place in the world. So why does it feel like your body is betraying you? I met Richard, a 67-year-old retired carpenter from Wisconsin, who carried this weight. Richard was a man's man, calloused hands, a hearty laugh, and a love for fixing things. But in my office, his voice cracked as he admitted, "Doc, I feel like I'm letting my wife down. I'm not the man I used to be." His erections had become unreliable, and with each failed attempt, his confidence chipped away. He wasn't just worried about his performance. He was grieving the loss of his identity as a strong, capable partner. Richard's story isn't unique. Across America, men in their golden years wrestle with the same silent struggle. The good news? It's not the end of the story. By focusing on the right foods and habits, Richard, and thousands like him rediscovered their spark. Within 3 months of adding grass-fed beef, arugula, and pumpkin seeds to his diet, Richard was back. Not just in the bedroom, but in his swagger, his smile, and the way he held his wife's hand. What's the one thing you miss most about the old you? Drop it in the comments below. I'm here to help you get it back. The science of reclamation. Why food is your superpower. Could the key to your vitality be hiding in your kitchen? The foods we've discussed, grass-fed beef, arugula, pumpkin seeds, and the boost from vitamin D3, aren't just random choices. They're backed by decades of research showing how nutrition can rebuild your body from the inside out. Let's break it down further to understand why these choices are so powerful for men over 65.